This is where you find the fuse box for the old Passat. I'm being a bit rough here. You just have to put these down a second. I'm going to try to glue that back in. Strange because she has heated mirrors, but the heated mirror fuse is not in existence. That's the actual function of the mirrors. They're not working at all. Hang on a second. Fuse box in there. Turn that up there I got. It's all happening. If it did start working without a fuse in it, I would think there'd be something far wrong. I thought it was a switch. There's nothing wrong with the cable in there, I've looked. Cars have been in my life, look. If I look at that card there, it tells me that fuse number 9 is heated mirrors. Well, and if I look in there, number 9 isn't even there. So that leads me to believe there's something wrong with that. So I'm going to nip off, grab a fuse, and we'll come back. Okay? Whether it had anything to do with that, I have no real idea. The fuse that was gone doesn't really relate to electric mirrors. Unless there's something gone wrong in here. I mean, I did just replace that master fuse there. I replaced that one. That one was gone. I've actually got it. And see, that fuse is knackered. So I replaced the fuse in it. Still doesn't appear to be working. I've not had one of these go wrong, but doesn't mean to say that they don't. Oh, we're gonna get wet. We're gonna get wet. Right. That's it on its setting now. For right. Try to adjust it down. I don't see that moving. No. It's a strange one because I don't even hear it moving. Well, that one should be lifting itself up now, and it's not even lifting itself up. It's quite a strange one, that, like. I've still got that warning on the for the pads. It's because the wire splices into the ABS wire, and I'd have to replace the ABS sensor, which is working fine. Sorry, it's lashing down the rain here today. I'd have to replace that unless there's something broken in here. I haven't really, you know, today is not a day for taking things apart in the rain. I'm sure you'll agree with me on that. But it leads me to think that this switch here has had it in the door. There's no brakes anywhere in the doors. The mirror's taking a clout too, so it's a bit of a peculiar one to me. Like, I mean, normally when these go, if I had replaced a fuse, it would go straight away again. And to be fair, the fuse is still fine. There's nothing wrong with that fuse. We can check it again in a minute when the rain dies back. But I don't notice anything, you know. I mean, other than they're not working. I think it was a central locking fuse I replaced anyway. On the windows, probably. We'll soon find out. I have a dead one back there, a dead lock. I kind of knew that anyway. It is not a nice day, guys. Look at the weather we've got here, huh? And as I say, that light, that's just a bloody... There we go. Must have hit the button by mistake. Some rain in Bonnie, Scotland, eh? That was the other thing I never checked. Heated rear demister. All appears to be in order, like. ESP light. Strange. Just a mystery how they're not working, but maybe they'll kick in yet. If not, I'll have to go down here and investigate. Because in here, I have to lift up that. It's too wet the day to do it, but lift out the corner here, lift out that bit there, and go right down and follow the wiring down, because the comfort control unit, which I've got one of, and I believe there's a YouTube video on my page about it, about them taking in water. Now it wouldn't coincide with, because I have lights. I have lights when I open the door too. That's it. So it's kind of a mystery. Normally when that happens, you lose that. You lose your interior light. But no, as you can see, that's working grand. There's nothing wrong with interior light. So I'll see what I'll do, guys. I'll investigate it a wee bit more on a better day. I think just now the weather that's up here just now is absolutely atrocious. I'm gonna turn this thing off. No point in listening to diesel. See, look, this is working absolutely as it should, you know. So it's a bit of a strange one. I don't like to have the light on anyway. I like to leave it off. There's no point in having it on in the summer. You can see that fuse was... turn it a wee bit round. There you go. That was definitely denatured. So, well, we'll do something with that. There was a reason, obviously, that fuse was blown. So maybe she's taking water in somewhere or something. Sorry, I'm sitting there talking to the wall. Anyway, I'm gonna put it back on just now because it's minor details. The mirrors are adjusted alright for me anyway at the moment. It's minor details. Basically, well, once I start taking it apart again, I will show you that switch doesn't actually feel as good as some of the ones I've had. and it feels a bit loose. So maybe it's that switch that's causing the issues, you know. The fuse was blown, but well, after replacing the fuse, I've checked it. There's nothing wrong with the fuse. The fuse isn't gone again or anything like that. So I think I'll just finish it off there just now, guys. And I will actually, when the weather's actually a wee bit better, I will get under this thing and we'll probably investigate the wires down there. To be fair, I'm waiting on bits for that thing. So we're waiting for bits for the Audi. This one here, it works. Right, this is my runner. I run this daily. Volkswagen badge. She does exactly what she says in the tin. She's needing a few wee jobbies to her yet. Like, I want to do the strut top mounts in the back of it, and new shocks in the back end of her too, because she's a bit wibbly on the road. Usually what happens with these things is the shocks tend to break down, and the strut top mounts tend to break down. They're a cast alloy with a rubber on the top of them, and the rubber just disintegrates, and then the cast itself disintegrates, and you're left with just like well, you'll see that when I take it apart, because I'll video it, okay? And hopefully it won't be pouring down with rain. I mean, we have been lucky the last couple of days. The weather's been good, but you know, I've got the old 40 plus over there to have a look at as well. So I'll have to get that apart, get the head off it, and get some measurements done for a boy. So let's see if I get a coil for it. I was actually going to test the coil that was on it with a multimeter, but I've not got around to doing that. I've had too many things on this week, you know. So I'll just try and do what I can when I can, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, guys, finish there just now. Thanks very much for watching and taking the time to comment if you comment.